and I think we are good to go. Hopefully. We shall see. Who knows? But we'll find out anyway. Hello, everyone. I am Iceni115 and welcome back to our Monster Hunter stream part 7. Ooh, it's getting exciting. See, we're racking up these numbers. See you later, Crash. What? But I digress. We will return to it eventually when I learn how to get past that friggin' level. So yeah, hello everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I know I've been gone for a little bit, as per usual. Are you shocked? I'm not shocked. I don't feel as though any of you guys should be shocked either. Now, there's a little interesting one on this behalf, for the reason that I have gone. I go through the stages, you know, where you hit the certain moods where you just think, I don't want to. I've been putting it off for a while now, and majorly because I've been feeling a little bit apathetic, you know, a little lately, just really bored. You know what I mean? But you know when you can't explain it, like you're bored, but you don't know what would cure that boredom. Yeah, I'm going through that. I'm calling it the lockdown blues. I'm thinking that could be an official thing. Starting to believe it myself now. But I am back. You know, I've had a lovely little refreshing time for myself. You know, I had a mocha from Acosta. It was a machine, but I'll take it. It still counts. And sprayed some Lush, so my room is now smelling just lovely. And we're going to get jumping straight into a quest. Now, I'm not going to bore you with the optionals or the let's go and hunt this sort of monster. It's let's go and do the missions. Let's go and get these through, because the sooner we get these done is the sooner we get into some more interesting stuff. As you can see, we have done a bunch of these optionals. Majorly because a couple of them were just quite boring, you know what I mean? Slay 10 gyros, deliver 4 forgotten fossils, you know what I mean? And then it's just go through and re-hunt the monsters that we've already hunted. You know, and I don't want to bore you with that sort of stuff. Majorly just because it's just trying to introduce you again of, here's the same monsters. But, you know, we're going to make them harder because you're now in high rank. Yes, we have officially hit high rank. And hopefully we shall continue to skyrocket, but we shall see. Obviously we won't get there if I carry on chatting. So, we're going to jump straight in. We'll go with Camp 1. I always like Camp 1. And we're going to be nice as well. We're going to give some shout-outs to a few peoples because they've earned them completely and utterly. Now, I give shout-outs for a very specific reason. These are it's to pay a little bit of respect back. You know, just a little bit of a thank you. More than, you know, actually saying thank you. To the people that have, you know, either helped me or made me feel more normal, more human. So, obviously, it goes without saying that I say thank you very much, and I shout out to my sister, because she is amazing in everything that she does. And, yes, love her deeply, blah, blah, blah. You know, all that sibling kind of stuff. I say thank you to my friends, because my friends have been a massive help for me lately. Don't know how I'd have got through half of the stuff that I have without them. Okay, we bash each other, you know, but, yeah. I appreciate them too. Maybe even appreciating a little special someone as well. We shall see. We shall see. How times will change. We shall see. And importantly as well, they're being rudely interrupted by the fat handler's grunts. Obviously, there we are, a pink Rathian.
A Rathian? No, wait!
It's pink? I already missed the cat. Goodest of boy in the mess. Throws you right in here.
You okay there, partner? Don't worry about me. I'm alright. That's a subspecies of Rathian.
But yeah, and a lovely little thank you as well
reports of them in the New World before.
To the viewers who, for obvious reasons, you know, I probably wouldn't carry this on had I not had you guys there, so yeah, it is massively appreciated. And there we go for the checkouts. So now we're going to focus on take down this pink Rathian. If he doesn't keep trying to swat us off his friggin' tail, her tail. I know it's a female. If she doesn't keep trying to swat us off her friggin' tail, which I want. I want the tail. Oh, okay. Didn't even see that these guys came in. Thank you. Keep the tail. Would help if I didn't keep friggin' missing. Alright, let's see if we can get this tail off. With a bit of luck, provided I'm not hitting that bit, I may actually succeed. Hey, there we go, tail's gone. Lovely stuff. Now let's break the face. I know that makes you angry. Make me incredibly angry too. That sounds like a, yeah, I thought that's what it sounded like. Let's just get rid of him real quick. Because he's going to be a nuisance, and I don't need that. I don't need that in my life. Here, right. Leave. We don't need you here. Knocked down real easy, real quick. I'm not complaining, I will take that. I'll take that to the bank, no problems. Lower the wing. Oh. Landed. Okay. So we're going to pop a heal. We're going to have another crack at him. This is where they leave. Bye. But that works in our favour anyways, because now we can just pick up this, which is what we wanted, ultimately. So it should be all good fun. What do we get? Bog standard Rathian spike. Meh. Still though, I shall take it. We can get this all nice and sharpened for our charge, because we've earned it. Don't know what we hit, but we hit something, and we hit it hard. Well, if that wasn't just a double whammy. Right then. Let's get rid of you again. Don't know if I hit him, so I'm going to do it again. Go on. Leave. This does not look like leaving. Oh dear. Bloody hell, is all of them coming out the woodwork? Alright, that's one wing done. Don't mind me, madame, you just need a little treat. Oh dear. Tsuyaku, be a diamond, and blind him. Thank you. Won't take us much. Just a little bit. Just a little off the top, that's all. Would you mind letting me break that wing? Oh dear. See, that bothers me. Because that's effectively, like, good luck getting out of this one. It ain't happening, son. Which I've never been a fan of. Matter of fact, I find it quite cheap. Oh, I could have done better with that. There's a definite problem there. Ugh. Anyone care to tell me how? But you know what, Rathian? There's a special place in my heart for you. So, I'm just going to do something real quick. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Whilst obviously this helps. Now, I'm going to go and find a way that I can murder your face. Purely for that. Oh, just makes you feel bad, doesn't it? Makes me feel bad. Still, I suppose what's the expression? I owe you one? You know? I mean, I did take your tail, to be fair. But purely in the interest of fairness. You are raging right now. I do not blame you. Don't worry. You won't always be on land. Just a little off the top. Thank you. Was that hard? I feel like he's going to tell me, like, the answer's yes. Yes, it is. Cruel, I see it. I don't want you to break my wing. I don't want you to, you know, give me a... I don't know what the term is for a wing pedicure. I'm afraid to say it. You need it, Rathian. You need it. Although, I also don't care what anybody says about that sort of thing. I know for a fact that her right there, she's a limping. Gotta be. Got to be. But we're also going to do a bit of mining. But I did hear you as well in the previous part. I listen. See, I'm kind of like that. Yes, I've listened. Like, I understand that it can be quite irritating. The whole, oh, what you're using, what weapon, what equipment. You know, I know that it can get kind of boring to see the similar sort of things. I know this, which is why we're going to change it up. We'll mix it up the moment some better stuff appears. I've actually got some armor that I think is going to work really, really well. I swear to God. In all my geniusness, I did not prep. Ugh. That hurts me heavily. Thankfully, we've got a camp that's literally just here. Yes, 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 we know. Get it on. Come on. Yep. Controller seems to be on the fritz a little bit as well. Oh, wonderful times. Okay. I see. Even he's enjoying a nice coffee to relax the day. To take the weary stress off of cutting off tails of creatures. Bloop. Now you can stay asleep because you're a friggin' pest. I'm just gonna place it here near your head, just to really wake you up. Come here. Irritating, isn't it? Yeah. There we go. Now you can sleep while we research you. Good night. And there we go. Pink Rathian captured.
Monster subspecies, right here in the New World. We need to report this to the commander, ASAP.
And we shall. Now, this is about the time where, if I remember it correctly, where the subspecies are going to start popping up. So, obviously, with the Pink Rathian popping up now, there's going to be... I think it's the Black Diablos is going to start popping up now as well. And we have already noticed the Basilgeuse has appeared. Basildon has appeared. And is now starting to pop up in all manner of places, I feel, just to annoy me, but has started to pop up now. So there we go, we've got a bunch of stuff that we can do. So we've got a new optional quest, we've got a new high rank safari, which is going to be very useful, because now we can actually send them off to go and get the better loot, the better stuff. And to be honest with it, our own Clueless as well, our own Clueless's feline has been popping up in my safaris all the time. It's good fun to see them. And we've got a new upgrade level for our armour. So I can't imagine that the defender armour, I don't think it's the defender armour, but we're saying it's the defender armour now. It's defended me to this point. So yeah, we're going to wait and see. Like, if we can upgrade it, fantastic, but I don't really want to. I don't want to force an upgrade onto these sort of ones. Because very soon we're going to be finding new set of armour, and well, I'm probably going to have to spend a bit of time farming it, but don't worry. When it is achieved, you shall see.
Never thought we'd find her in the Coral Highlands.
It takes a small combination of miracles for a subspecies to emerge. At least that's what the scholars said.
All the same, she's in remarkable condition.
Remarkable condition.
She must have grown somewhere rich in nutrients.
I might know where that is.
Admiral!
At last, he returns.
I've been enjoying watching your exploits. Fine work, I must say.
Excuse me.
Well done.
Would it have killed you to help instead of just watching?
What for? You seem to have it covered. Here, I brought you some souvenirs.
Whoa.
Interesting.
Foreshadowing.
You know where you drove off, Big Ugly? Well, there's a spot further in there. And it's just loaded with these things.
They're incredible. It's like there's this energy pulsing inside them.
Wasn't just me then. Ha! I'll wager they tie into this whole thing we've been studying somehow. Well, I intend to find out how. Raise your hand or paw if you're with me. Any of these jaggy brains up for a challenge?
These two.
Wait, what?
Okay, you two. See you on site. I'll be at the tunnel. And don't you keep me waiting. I hate waiting!
Have fun.
Don't die out there.
All right, partner. Time for an expedition into the Everstream. The Admiral said don't be late.
So there we have it. We have received our marching orders. So, we've got a few optionals. So we've got the Say Cheese, which is obviously for the Titiaku, and we get these to pop by finding the monsters out in the in the wilderness, which is a bit of a surprise because I haven't found a Legiana just yet, but for some reason it gave me the Titiaku one. Strange. And then obviously hunt a Pingrathian. It's really wanting you to like get some more of these, so I'm thinking that's a pretty good sign. And then all those good stuff. Now we've got a bunch of these exclamation marks, which we're going to resolve very quickly.
New products in stock.
And we'll see what these new products are. So we've got the cool drink from the Heat. Now, I'm okay with buying. You know what? I'm buying it to the pouch. I should buy it to the box. So we'll buy some cool drinks. We'll go with 10. The only reason that we're buying 10 is just because better to have them. Whereas for the rest of them, for the cool drinks, we'll be finding them in the next area that we're going to be going to. Obviously, we've got the gunpowder level 3. We won't need that in the slightest. But that's pretty much all he's offering at this stage. We've already got the power charm and the armor charm, which we have, and are carrying them because it helps. Every little helps, you know. Tesco. I think that's Tesco. I'm gonna speak to the Elder Melder. And she's going to inform us that she's found out how to meld new decorations, which is obviously the ice resistance, thunder resistance, buff, and a jewel for your ice attacks and for your thunder attacks. Now, because we don't really use any of those just yet, we ain't going to need them. So, moving onward. And then obviously we've got some more. So we've got the Rathian Spike Plus, some Nova Crystals, some Dragon Bone Relics, and a bunch of these rubies and gems. All good stuff and all good things which we're going to be needing. So in my times of farming, that is what I'm going to be doing. As you can see with farming, I have gotten myself some Wyvern Gems and some Bird Wyvern Gems to go along with it. So it should be all good times. Moving forward to this botanist, who's going to help us find a way to make the box bigger. So torrent sack is what we're going to require. If I remember it right, a torrent sack, I think we get that from the high rank Duratodus. I could be wrong, but I'm going to say that sounds right. It sounds right. So we'll see. So obviously we have for the Ancient Forest, to the Wildspire Waste, the Rotten Vale, Coral Highlands, and the Everstream. Now it did also say that a Devilho has been spotted. So to start getting the Devilho popping up in random places, I believe you need to go on an expedition. I could be wrong. So where's it looking like it could have popped up? I imagine it probably would have popped up in the Everstream. They do seem to like going there. But just to be safe. I mean, we've got nothing in the way of an investigation, so... Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. We'll see. So we're going to pop this back open, and firstly we're going to head to the research base. I'm absolutely down for a drink, so excuse me if you hear this. Here we go. Ah, there we are. So, time to go on an expedition or quest for a Devilho sighting. Very exciting. I'm going to stop myself there. Okay.
Ho ho!
So a little job he has for us. So being interesting. What is it you're asking of me now? So you're asking for 2 Thunder Sacks for Master Ale. Generally, I wouldn't be very happy to be using those because the Thunder Sacks can be quite useful. But, alas, it's for the canteen. And anything for those gains. For the Scottish Muscular Chef, of course. But we're going to go on an expedition to the Everstream. So, off we go. If you're hearing me typing, that is because my friend who's been on the channel, we all know him, we all enjoy some of his content, even though he can be a bit of a... If you're hearing me typing, it's because I'm currently mocking him because he's trying to place an order and the restaurant that he's trying to place the order to has just backed out. So, hilarious. Hopefully that will be immortalised forever in this stream because that is indeed hilarious. Especially to me. Hey, one of my closest friends, but can you really say they're your closest friends if you don't love it when, like, minor nuances happen to them? I don't feel as though you could class that as anything else other than pure friendship. It's got to be. It's got to be. So here we are, the Everstream with the Admiral.
Ha! You made it. On time, too. I like that.
Hey, isn't that... That's where we led Zora Magdaros out to sea.
Exactly. Come on, follow me. Wait, I never introduced myself, did I? I'm the Admiral, the Commission's top dog.
I think you'll
Of course,
find
I
that
leave the
belongs to
day-to-day
me.
stuff to the Commander. I'm not much for being tied down, see? Anyway, I was chasing down this monster when I stumbled upon this place I'm about to show you.
What monster?
Yes, it's very interesting. Please tell me more.
Nergigante. After Zora Magdaros vanished into the sea, Nergigante disappeared too. So I decided to track it down, and this is where it led me. A gap in the earth that was probably wrenched open by Zora.
Did you find Nergigante?
I expect to, and not far ahead. Yeah.
I'm curious, what's down here? Is it just the honey? Part of me says no. Really? You're not even going to let me get my net? People can be cruel.
Whoa. This place is amazing. Look at the streams.
Godbook? Godbook. I thought it was. Yes, might be amazing to you, but I still need to have a look around. 'Cause I'm a stickler for it, and I'd hate myself if I didn't. See? For that specific reason. And the more of these that we get, the more that we finish off the cultural exchange for the Gajalaka linguistics. Which is all good fun, and very fun to say, to be honest.
You can feel it in your bones, right? Something is a-stirring.
Oh, I certainly
That's
can.
because the Everstream is just pulsing with incredible amounts of energy. All those crazy tough monsters you tangled with, they must have come from deeper within.
Why? What's here?
You'll see. Zora riled something up when it visited the New World. Something that runs deep. Got us to come to the New World. Nergigante, too. Well, now we'll find out what we're dealing with. Get ready. Things are about to move real fast.
Yes, sir.
Foreshadowing. There looks to be
We're
some
almost
fish
there.
that's over there, but I'm in no rush to try and bait out some fish at the moment.
Come on!
I'm trying. Moving oh so slowly. There we go.
Amazing, right?
Yeah.
There's so many of these crystals in here, you're likely to trip on them.
Some of them are huge. How do they form?
Beats the heck out of me, but I'll tell you what. This place is sizzling with bioenergy. And that means the monsters around here are tougher than Nova crystals.
Admiral, there's something that's been bothering me.
Which is?
Why would Zora Magdaros tunneling in here instead of simply dying in the Veil? Was something here luring it in?
Who knows, kid? But we do have one clue. Nergigante.
You're right. Nergigante and Zora Magdaros. We've always seen them together. It must have had its own reason for coming.
And not just him, either. Fact is, loads of powerful monsters have holed themselves up in here. We need to track them one by one. And maybe we might just find a pattern.
Right.
Of course I'm right. Now get ready. You ready?
Fantastic. Okay.
It all makes sense now.
So now we're
Get
all
those
set
legs
up
moving.
and ready here.
You've got monster hunting to do.
We certainly do. So we have to sight all the monsters in the Elder's Recess. So, first things first, we're going to get rid of the stuff that we don't need. Because that really placed a hindrance upon myself, I may add. So, we have some flashbugs. We'll grab a few more of these. A few more of these. Definitely some more of these. Have ourselves 2 of them, and it should just be the bug. And we only need 2, so there we go. So we've got everything for the shock trap. Everything to make the shock trap, I should say. A shock trap. Got enough enough of the trank bombs. Got some potions. Let's get that to 10. And yeah, I'd say that looks pretty all prepped and ready. So that'll do me. So out we come, and then we've got to go and sight all the monsters and search for evidence of Nergigante. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I probably should have ate. Yeah, let's go and eat, just in case we decide we want to tackle down one of those monsters nice and early. Don't worry, I won't waste too much of the time. I shall skip the delicious, succulent meal.
Yes!
So there we go. Can't believe he left his greens. Unbelievable. Bad I seen it. Yeah, where was we? So. Obviously, because it's an expedition, we're going to be doing ourselves a nice little favour of having a wander around. And no, all good fun, isn't it? So, you always want to check everywhere that is a new place. Because there's usually some very rare stuff. And some things that you wouldn't find in any other place other than there. find the first bit of Nergigante.
There! Nergigante's trail!
I know. And here we have the Uragar. And if that's not an entrance, I don't know what is. But we're going to focus on him. I should have saw that coming. Ah well. I love that it doesn't recognize that until I have to click it in. Did that work? We shall soon see. Yes, it did. So there's a strong possibility we probably won't be able to break his head. But we can hope. Alright, tell a lie. Head broken. Good to know. Should never try and fight him, Orsini. I don't know why you do. Well, fight him as in do that stunt. We are also really going to want that tail. Oh dear. That area of effect bombs that he drops everywhere. Nightmare. Well, I say not so much a nightmare, it's more irritating. Right, let's see if we can pop off that tail. Yeah, I really saw him going the other way, to be honest. If I say please get knocked down, would you be? I'm just curious. I think they may have just simply made him a lot more mad. And who could blame him? So not the way that I wanted that to go. He's gonna leg it. Okay. We're gonna pick up all these lovely little bits. I should sell them. But I can't bring myself to do it. They're almost like trophies. However, you're coming with me. I'm going to save him. That's all. That's why. I'm going to save his two buds up here as well. Because I love toads. I love frogs. Anything in those. If you're an amphibian, I want you.
Oh.
Obviously with better phrasing than that, but you know, we'll keep to that. We'll stand by what we've said. Well, we take a nice little jaunt all the way down. We'll see if we can find any of the tracks while we're on our way as well. Because the more we find out about them, the better. Well, the better prepared we are. But how could I miss the opportunity for a big fight? I couldn't bring myself to do it. Don't know why I keep jumping. I'd love to say that was on me. I'm sorry. It's like just trying to keep a track of team, to be honest. How many little bombs did he throw out? Thank you. Eventually I'll be able to aim. Put a little fact to it as well. If you stop when he decides to finally stop, you can actually mine the Uragaan. I know. Insane, isn't it? Now I already know I'm not going to be. Like, he's not going to be my biggest fan. I should have saw that one coming. Oh dear. Oh, that's a bad time to need to recover. I'm done. No, I'm not. Just distract him for a second. That's all I need. There we go. Now we know enough about him. to know that he's not weakened enough just yet. He's just a little mad. Mad again? I thought so. See? We're getting to learn. Okay, so we got a lava nugget from there. And let's find where we get from the tail. Scoot! An Uragaan Scoot! Which I'm probably butchering. It's probably just called like Scut or something like that. I don't know. Fusiamore. Very useful for what we're going to be needing. So, now we're going to take another opportunity to take yet another heal. I know. You're coming with me. Kidnapped. Okay. And we're going to sharpen the weapon. Because if he's only just down there, I feel that he definitely just needs just some hospitality. In the form of a giant dart-like lance. That was a very nice hit. See? No. Take a beating though, I'll say that. Oh, that's Steve. Which he then combined into fire. Sometimes it's best just to remove yourself from that situation. And throw yourself back in it again. Oh, how? Sometimes it does just call for pure shenanigans. There we go. Is he finally at a point that he wants to get to sleep now? So, we shall, of course, help him with that. Majorly because he's the armor set that we will be basing quite a lot of what we're going to be, of what you're going to be seeing in the future. So, thank you for participating, lovely Uragaan. As they say, thanks for playing. It's been real. You crazy giant Radovan that is gold, because that's what you are. Now, if I remember it right as well, the next one that we're going to bump into, if we go down here, which we will, is the, and I'm probably going to be butchering this name as well, the Levasioth, I think. If I'm saying it correctly. If I'm not, by all means, let me know. And that's effectively the lava variant of the Duratodus. And up over here as well, there is some lovely new versions of these, which of course we're going to slay. I believe these are, I don't think these are Kestrels, but I could be wrong. Yeah, they might be. We'll see. What are you? Castodons? Gastodons, that's the one. I don't think we're going to need any of their carapace or anything in that sort of regard, but you never know. Better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it, I like to say. But maybe that's just, I'm just justifying it against myself. There we go. Oh, I've even got a little Nemesi helping us as well. Cute. Because he is the goodest of boys. This is the case. Excuse me. So, there we are. So now we're going to pop into this place. Now, the reason that you want the hot drinks and those sort of things is because in here you
Boy,
can...
this heat is something else.
Yep.
Use
Start
a cool
to
drink
actually
to stave off
take
that heat.
the little damage to your health bar. Now, it's small to start with. I know this. I know. But it does get very problematic later on. Because as you can see, just for the very brief time that we're in there, that's already took off a nasty little chunk already to the health. And who needs that in their life? I don't. But we're also doing some exploring. Now, up through this way, it leads you back into the camp. This is effectively just your shortcut way of just how you get there. That's all that is. But down here, there's a little water hole as well. There's some fishies in there. Just in case. You never know when you might need them. And into the flames we go. But before we do that, I'm just going to quickly grab some of these. Now, I have already hotkeyed it so that they do turn it instantly into the cool drink. So yeah, if you're ever here, always grab yourself a cool drink. Majorly just because you're always going to need it. So we've got an old rut, which I imagine, I'm guessing, is just for the Uragaan as well, and he's probably just came back, just having another whirl at it. Always good fun. Yeah. So those footprints are the indistinguishables, hands down, undeniable Lavasioth, whom we should be spotting around here. But it seems like he wants to make me look like a fool. Always kind. In which case he's probably down there. But you know what? He can wait for it now. He can wait. Right, get some Gaia Amber. Dragon Vein Amber? Nice. If I remember it right, there's pretty much 3 variants of each of these. So, for those ones, you always want to have yourself a little Lucky Lou. Alright, fine. Let's go and spot the Lavasioth.
Nergigante has been here. We're on the right track.
I know. There we go. I feel that anything that can swim in lava is generally it's like a nice little rule of thumb of this is something you should not be wanting to mess with. or at very least, I would not want to mess with. But you know what? We captured an Uragaan already. Do we dare to dream? Should we dare to dream? And there we are. I feel like the answer's yeah. It's got to be yeah. Yeah, go on then. We might as well. Besides, we've got to find more tracks for Nergigante. Yeah, anyway. Does that to think? No harm, no foul. Excuse me. And there he is, swimming upstream to lava. Don't know why I said it that way, but I felt as though I could, so I did. Yeah, he should have a tendency hop, to want to start bouncing between these. Yeah, man, get out the lava. Now, when the lava's fresh like that, it's okay. But it's when it cools. I was blocking that. Right, so there we go. Rather fitting that no sooner that I said it, the second that I got bounced away. Ugh. As also, if not quite abundantly clear, I'm not very good at fighting the Lavasioth. Oh, I tell you what, you know the term, you know, like, failure to prepare to fail? That truly is a very fitting expression for me, I believe. Yes, so now he's going to take this time to start popping mortars at us. Which is nice and kind of him. May actually be a monster that I don't break anything on. Come on, don't make old Oceany look worse than he already is. Yeah, man. I'll get you. You can run. And your weird fish feet, but I'll get you. Even I didn't think I stuck that. Excuse me. Hey! Not as bad as I look. He's just not happy because he's got... I was going to say, for some reason, I am having quite a bit of trouble with actually staying on his back. Well, back, leg, tail, fin, the rest, you know. Fish legs! Why would I stop? Dead center lava. Dunno. Just fancy it. Might be a bit smart to actually get out the lava, to be honest. No, but that's what clever people do. Ah, it was an Uragan. I hate this fish. Oh, we hit home to something. Damn it. Please just stay still, fish. Oh, yeah, sure. Dive in lava. Whatever works. Yeah, take me some of that. Take me a little of that. Excuse me. Ugh. Your little hits are getting very tiresome, fish. When this weapon's sharpened, you prep yourself. I'd say death is coming, but I think you and I both know that's a lie. Ooh, but a mining outcrop. What did you do that you thought was a good idea, Isina? Oh, I went and stood in lava. Well, you know, it's that age-old expression. What's good for the fish is good for everyone else as well. I seriously swear to God. Ugh. I hate that fish. Ugh. If there is not definitive proof. Ah, attack up large. Nice. Yeah. If there is not definitive proof of you got to be upgrading your weapons, then no. I don't know what is. Alright, nice hot coffee, and off we go. But we're going to take a different route this time. Now, this route should, yep, lead us to a new creature. Ooh, I know. It's interesting, isn't it? Now, it should be just down there. A true barrel. A blue barrel. And another blue barrel. Lovely. Some old broken rock. Some splinter thorns. Maybe it's a little bit further in than I thought it was.
What was Nergigante doing here?
Couldn't tell
Well,
you.
what matters
There it
is...
is. And there he is. The Dodogama. Which I just love. Like, he's so cute. Like, I know he doesn't look it, but he is. He's so cute.
Did you find it? Then let's head back to Astera.
We sure did. Don't know what the point of the loop was, but there we go. Take that, and we're going to drink this, and hello, lava fish. Glad to see me? I don't think you are. Surprise! Back again, not by popular demand, but still back, done fish. you climb out of there, I'll be ready. I was not ready. Of all the creatures I have ever faced, all the monsters that I have ever captured, this one I hate the most. Because he always does that friggin' thing. It's like, oh, look at me, I'm so superior. I've got hardened lava on my legs. Nobody cares, fish. It's like it knows. I feel that that's the biggest issue. Please, just let it be done. Finally! Friggin' pain of a fish. Just had to get one more licking, didn't you? Shut up and go to sleep. As you can tell, I despise that fish. Absolutely made me look like a fool. Yeah, see? There's the third one. Ancient Amber. And there we have it. Now, the more of these that we collect, and the more of these that we find, see, and gather throughout all of them, is how quick we can get onto that mission. And deal with Nergigante. I know, yay! I struggled against the lava fish. How the hell am I going to beat Nergigante? Oh, ye of little faith. I don't blame you. But there'll be less of that. Yeah, man. Let's find the rest of them. All the things. All the stuff. I've got no idea what the hell that was in the background. Strange. Laka Laka. Yes. Meow, no, they saw us. Run, hide. Gladly. Where's he even coming from? Up? Oh, Jesus Christ. It's literally crawling through the floor. Okay. There's anything else we can find in the Dodogama, I'd love to. Ah, but that'll help as well. I know he's got something, some mulched rocks or something. Maybe not. Alright. Let's hope this goes better than the last one. Now, I akin the Dodogama to kind of like the giant jaguars. Great jaguars.
Looks like you've been hit with blast blight. You better do something before you get blown to smithereens.
Now, you can take his tail off as well. That's provided you don't die in the process. Which, because I got hit by Blast Bite... Blast Bite? Blast Bite. I can't say it. Blast Blight. That meant definitely that was going to happen. Oh well, we shall learn for the future. And thankfully, like, technically, we could just return to Astera right now. But I kind of just want to catch them. You know, just get them all done. All nice and done out the way with. So then I can spend, like, hours of my own time just flipping my marbles. That sounds a lot more questionable than I meant it to do. Moving on. I should have seen that coming. And then off he trots. Which is good news for us, because we've got ourselves a tail to carve. And we're actually going to be smart this time. And go into this with an actual sharp blade. You know, like how normal people are supposed to deal with it. Nice Gadjalaka-doodle. Which is just, I maintain, it's fun to say. Gadjalaka-doodle. Then we find one more, and then we've got everything we need for the cultural exchange. We've got everything we need for the cultural exchange. So there we go. Lovely and done. I'm glad that reached. Oh my god, this controller just makes me jump. Winged devils. These things may actually be more of a detriment to me than he is. I just stood up. Oh, what's that? Not nice now you're actually getting hit, is it? And of course I'm not talking to him because he's just golden. Might be a waste. I don't care. They were very irritating. Ah, still one print away. Oh, we got a talon. Lovely. So then we're going to go and catch this one, and then we're going to reassess what we've got to do and how we're going to do it. I know he's down there, but there's a blue barrel over here. Yeah, there was a couple of blue barrels. Fantastic. Had my name on it. So, he's asleep. So, that means one of a very few things. But ultimately, it's that he's ready to be captured. He's shattered, bless him. And I don't blame him. So we'll have a check of this one as well. And there we are. All good fun. So let's return now from the expedition. So there we go, quite a bit of a jam-packed one, to be fair. So we've done a bunch of stuff. So we've got the Uragon, and we've captured him, of course, because we're lovely people. We've got the very frustrating Lavasioth, and we've captured him as well. Not that the fish deserved it. And we've got the Dodogama, and I'm very happy that we did catch him because I love him. So we've got some materials, and we got some of these beautiful things as well. So there we go. Hunter rank 13. So I'd like to say it's a very, very nice expedition. Because that got a bunch of stuff all done and dusted. Alright, so, item can be delivered, the Argosy is returned, we've got new research results, and there's been a De Vilho sighting. I don't know why it sent me back to here. So of course, we'll have a quick check as well. So the Anjanath, Tobi-Kadachi, and the Puke-Puke. There's 2 new ones in the Wildspire Waste. I'm going to say that's either the Pink Rathian and the Black Diablos, or the De Vilho and the Black Diablos. The Radabon, Great Gyrus, and the Odogaron. Jitsuyaku, Pink Rathian, Odogoron, and question mark, Levasioth, and the Uragan. And you know what? I'm kind of unsure because I know that it could be an Elder Rathalos there. Elder? Azure. An Azure Rathalos there. Some tempting stuff. Man, my phone is blowing up today.
Listen to me. You can do this!
We need to
Okie
study
dokie.
Nergigante's tracks more. We just don't have enough data yet.
Yeah, I like to think we've got a whole bunch, thank you. So we're going to go and speak to the smart biologist.
Good to see you.
Emphasis on the word smart there. The Basilgeuse.
Good luck.
So he's going to give us, yep, the quest for the Basilgeuse.
My dearest thanks. I wish you well.
Okay, he wants us to discover the Gajalaka settlement.
You all good?
Tons of ice, of ire and ice. So, the Legiana and the Odogoron. Awesome. Some very cool stuff going on around here. And then in here for the armory.
All right.
Fiery Convergence. Ah, hunt the fish and hunt the Uragan, which is all very good because ultimately what we're going to be wanting to push for is not the Jagra stuff, but we'll look at it while it's here. Nice. Also, yeah, I know I've done a little bit of modding, a little bit of painted to my attire. We're now rocking what I call the black steel, and of course the nice. I've always loved the look of like black and red. I've always thought it just looks awesome compared to each other. You know, but don't get me wrong. If without taking it there, you know, sort of like in Star Wars, and everyone always wants to be the Jedi. No, it's Sith all the way. They have the best colours, amongst other things. But yeah. Oh, okay. So one is for the Rathian, like normal, and then one is for the Pink Rathian. Okay, that's pretty cool. This I just think already is going to be, yeah. I look like I'm going back to the 80s. It's going to be wonderful. Yeah, great time. The Barnos jacket. What does that do? Nullifies heat damage. Could be quite useful, actually. The Dodogama armor set, which just looks incredible. Absolutely incredible. Like, how could you not? I mean, the helmet alone. Badass. And then we've got Zora's, which again looks cool. The High Metal, which looks hideous, and slightly Siegmeyer of Katarina-esque. Some ingot stuff. The faux fail. I don't even want to put it on. That just looks wrong in so many levels. The Strategist Spectacles. Very jazzy. With critical eye. Ah. Tempting, actually. Alright, the fish irritates me, but I love that helmet. More stuff for the Uruguay. And here we go. It's gonna look like a strange one. I know this. Okay? I know this. But effectively, that is gonna be our armor set. Some jazziness, but we shall see. What do you think? No, I'm just kidding. So we've got the skull, which gives +10 to its weapon sharpness, and it's alright. I'd never get it, but it's alright. So yeah, there's some pretty nifty things in there. We definitely need a lot more of this stuff as well. And it's a good job that we did take down a couple of the Gastodons, because apparently we need the carapace, which is all... It's all right, I suppose. It's probably going to be these boots, I think. Which still look jazzy. And let's see if anything's popped up for the further in our lances. Now, I have been busy. I've been making a few lances as well. I know, and you thought that I wouldn't. No, I did. Yeah, I have been working. And I've been working on a few of these. So I've got the bone lance up here. I'm going to get the heavy bone lance, then I can start moving it down to this tree. I've got, I think, 2 of these. One so that I can go down the Kirin line, and one so I can go down this line. I got, believing it's just one of those, but I will get another one, so that I can get the Glacial Lance and the Dragon Lance there. And ever so slowly, we will push ourselves along to these ones. Pretty much anything that's sort of, if it looks like it's got rarity 8, I want it. That's pretty much where we're going at with that one. But can we upgrade our armor? We can. We're not going to, but we can. So, but we are going to upgrade this because we kind of need it now that we're entering into the new section. So we need to be able to hit a little bit harder. And there we go. It is tempting though. Like true armor spheres. No, that just takes one. Is it worth it? Yeah, okay. Now, me upgrading these, I will give you the promise. I am not only going to be using these armors. But right at this stage, it's going to make it so much easier for us to actually crack on and pretty much just get the ones that we do need for the armor that we do. It doesn't sound right, I know, but trust me, method to the madness. Because we've got a buttload of those ones, we use those. Lovely. Now, what do we need now to buff up that? Because anything that puts up the guard stance, I'm all for. Tough calls. These costumes are so cute. Maybe not that one, but his costumes are really cute. Even the ghost. Adorable. So, okay then. So that should all be pretty nifty. Right. And the next one for us to start doing is just finding some more of the tracks. So we can't progress any further now until we find more of the tracks. I know, pretty self-explanatory, but, you know, it does happen. And because of how close we are, it won't take long to get there. So I'm going to crack on and get those ones done in my own time. Now, I will probably be back tomorrow and continue the stream onwards, but it's going to be... It should be around the same time. But obviously we'll be a little bit ahead, so that way you don't have to watch me go through the boring nuances of trying to find traces of Nergigante and these sort of things. It's one of the biggest letdowns of Monster Hunter in my eyes, you know what I mean, of saying, you know, here's the mission to find traces. Like, it can be fun, but it can get very, very tiresome if they continue to repeat those sort of ones, which they kind of did. But yes, I'm going to be shooting. I've been Iceni115, and as per usual, guys, you have been awesome. I shall see you in the next one.